taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the banks of the river on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last like strawberry wine. And 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, so bittersweet, the green on the vine, like strawberry wine. I still remember when 30 was old. My biggest fear was September, when he had to go. A few cards and letters and one long distance call. We drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I come back to this place just to remember the taste of strawberry wine. And 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine, like strawberry wine. Things are grown over now, years since they've seen a plow. There's nothing time hasn't touched. Was it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Yeah. Like strawberry wine at 17, the hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, oh, bittersweet, the green on the vine, like strawberry wine at 17. The hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, so bittersweet, like green on the vine, like strawberry wine.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Welcome to this wonderful edition of Good Morning Nanton Live here this morning. Thank you for joining us. We've got a comment that just came in. There's some hand claps from everybody over at the Hive, local hub.
Thank you, everyone over there.
Thank you very much. And then we've got Dad, who is just in Florida. I think he's traveled back home now to Cincinnati. So he says good morning to everyone, and anybody else who wants to comment and engage here this morning, feel free to do that. We've got some great guests that are going to be on the show. We're really celebrating some athletics and some music today on the show. So this is really exciting.
We're 1 for 2.
You're 1 for 2. That's right. And I got to show you. I got to point this out here. Look at this. You notice how Jason is almost
This is
disappeared?
why I was laughing.
I'm fading out.
You
I
should
feel
get a
like Marty McFly in Back to the Future.
Get a
When he
green
was playing the
shirt next
guitar,
time.
starting to fade.
I just want to see a floating head next time. That's what I want to see. So That's funny. That's really funny.
Wrong color shirt.
So
Yeah, wrong color shirt.
I have to admit to everybody that I'm a little bit nervous about the show today. I might be feeling a little bit off, simply because if you notice here, she's not here. Yeah, Amanda's not here. My love, my babe, my co-host. She's not even there. So guess what happened? She had to go take the kittens, the new kittens that we got, that we're now currently writing a song about that we'll reveal next week on the show. She had to take the kittens in for their booster shots. And so she figured she'd be back in time for the show. She's still not back. So we're hoping. She messaged me, said, I'm almost done. Luckily, of course.
Should have gone live from the vet.
Should have gone live from the vet. Exactly. Actually, that's what I should message her right now and go, come on, go live from the vet. Anyway, so I suspect she'll be back here pretty quick. In the meantime, that reminds me of something. When the cats were just kittens, let's just show that because it's so darn cute. So there's our little kitty cats. So when we first found them, and they were that small, I knew, if you guys take a look behind me, this is the baffling. We've got sound baffling in the studio here on the walls. I knew that as they grew older, someday their cat tree is not going to be good enough for them. Instead, they are going to want to start to actually bounce from baffle to baffle. And I caught it on camera. The cat finally took a leap and started. So I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. So that's Teo deciding now that she's old enough that she can bounce from baffle to baffle across the walls.
Cats,
Which then,
they're baffling.
What's that?
Cats, they're baffling.
Cats are baffling. That's a good one there. Good pun there, buddy. You worked on that one for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. It sounded like it. So, because of my sense of humor, of course, I thought I wanted to turn the cats bouncing from baffle to baffle into some sort of game show. Yeah. So, I created this. Sorry, that is going to be the new game show that I'm going to create. I'm not sure how we're going to do it yet, but I'm going to figure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to number the baffles, and then I'm going to tell somebody to guess which baffle the cat stops on, and then they'll win a prize if they're right.
Okay.
So I think that's what we're going to do.
Kind of like that what they call it in the bar, that chicken poop bingo. Well, they call it something else, but
Excuse me? Chicken poop bingo? Please teach me. I need to know this.
I couldn't say the other word, so you don't know about that? Okay, well,
I don't know about that. No, I need you to teach me this. That sounds like something that goes right in line with the karaoke that we had on Tuesday night, right? So I'm sure we can integrate that chicken poop bingo and karaoke, the interactive karaoke.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I think all of this, I have to say, I think all of this right now is blowing John Dozman's mind.
Yeah.
So there we go. I just had to get John Dozman in there. So
I feel like I need to tell everyone that there is something in Jason's coffee this morning. So
oh yeah,
that could be why he thinks it's a little funnier than normal.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, we've got some laughs with what we're doing here. Look at that. Dad's laughing, and Mom joined us this morning, said good morning. And I hope one of our guests who's on here joined us on here. I've got 2 tickets that I'm going to give away. He's actually going to be performing tonight in Nanton. Mark Perry is going to be on the show today. He's going to be joining us. And so I hope that we're not scaring him away, because I can see him in the background. I'm just hoping that he doesn't disappear from the background at some point after he's watching what we do on this show. I hope he sticks around. Okay, so you know what part is next, right? Your favorite part of the show?
Our favorite part.
Yeah, so let's do it then. So here we go. What do we got for birthdays? Who's celebrating birthdays this week? It's either today or the next couple days or last couple days they celebrated a birthday. So we got Sandra Gammy, we've got Leanne Brinston, we've got Jean Thompson, we've got Gregory Graves, and we've got Alex Stalmack, and that's Shonda Stalmack's husband. And then I've got a special one here. Actually, I want to point this one out. This one's kind of neat. This is Jackie Moore. So everybody just remember that one. Jackie Moore. Jackie Moore does not live here. In fact, she lives in Germany. But I want to point out Jackie Moore for a second and just have everybody kind of take a look at that. And those are the birthdays that we're going to be celebrating. And I'll get into Jackie Moore a little bit more in a second here. Okay. So why don't we sing some happy birthdays? Now, are you going to remember all those?
No.
No? Sandra, Leanne, Jean, Gregory, Alex, and Jackie. Take it away, you guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sandra, Alex, Gregory, Jackie, Jean, and Leanne. Happy birthday to you.
More applause for you guys. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good job. Okay. So I've got some more comments that have come in here. Who is it? So I've got, Lorraine's here joining us. Lorraine, good morning, Lorraine. Thanks for joining us. Dad says, oh my God. Dad says, have not seen her in maybe 45 years. Well, then I guess that's a little bit of a hint there of who Jackie, he's talking about Jackie, he's referring to Jackie Moore, who Jackie is. So I saw it was her birthday today. Jackie Moore is my cousin. And because we're celebrating music with Mark Perry coming on the show today, and we're also celebrating Decidedly Fit and Leslie Gurr's crew, who just came back from doing like amazing stuff. I can't believe what they do. Like, it's incredible. They've got this powerlifting team, and we're going to find out from her what else they have. But I know I was reading about the powerlifting team, and they've just been like smashing records and these world championships, and it's amazing what they're doing. Mary just popped on, said good morning, love the cat game. Well, Mary, get ready because you might be our first contestant for the cat game. So Dad says hello, Jackie. So let me fill you guys in a little bit on who Jackie is. So Jackie's my cousin. Okay, Jackie lives in Germany, and Jackie has had quite a distinguished career as a professional basketball player. And she was a basketball player and I'm just going to share this actually. So let's share the screen because this is pretty cool stuff. So anybody who wants to get a little bit, get to know me a little bit better, a little bit more, this is one way to do it. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly, and I'm going to show you something that I found was really cool. I found out about Jackie. So check this out. So Jackie, she played basketball in Regina. Okay. So U of R. And this story right here came out in 2017 about my cousin, Jackie. And if I just scroll down here, we just want to notice that Jackie Moore was inducted into the Regina Sports Hall of Fame. She is so decorated. She's one of the most decorated basketball players in Regina for U of R. And she was to Olympic qualifiers and other international tournaments that she won. I think she won a bronze medal in one of the tournaments, and she's just so talented. And she actually moved to Germany, and she started up a basketball program in Germany as well. And she did some coaching in Germany. So just a, obviously a beacon of pride in the family that we have somebody like that. And I thought it was fitting today to talk about Jackie and her accomplishments, being it's her birthday, and because we've got all these people who have just traveled to, I believe it was Mexico, and won a bunch of medals and broke records, and it's just been crazy. So look at who's back.
Hi.
Well, we got Amanda back. So thank you very much for joining us. How are the kittens?
They're good.
Are they? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know if you saw that or if you missed that. I was just talking about my cousin, who's Jackie Moore. Lives in Germany, and she is a Hall of Fame basketball player. And
I didn't know that.
It's her birthday, so I thought I would bring that up since we were talking about all the athletics that are going on in Nanton, and I thought that was a good segue into that. So
Cool.
Who else do we have here? We've got, so Dad is saying congrats to Jackie. Also said hello to you, Amanda. So
Hello.
just a reminder to everybody.
Wait a second. I see this love the cat game. Did something happen when I was gone? Did I miss it?
I showed everybody the cat game. Do you want to see it one more time?
I want to see it.
I'm sure everybody would love to see this. So let's play that video one more time of the cat game. Here we go. We call it Teo Acrobatics. There you go. So
Yeah, that about sums it up.
yeah, I was talking about doing the cat game. So we had Mary who popped on. I think you saw that comment. And I said she's going to be the first contestant for the cat game. So I just want to remind everybody, tonight we've got Mark Perry who's coming to town. We're going to bring Mark Perry in here just a second. And we're going to talk to him about what he's been doing and this album he's got releasing, and that's why he's on tour. I've got 2 tickets that I want to give away for this concert tonight. So we're going to find some people. You guys just have to engage, comment, or we choose somebody whose birthday it is that we sang happy birthday to, and we give the tickets to them so they can go enjoy the concert tonight. So if you guys want to win 2 tickets to the Mark Perry concert tonight in Nanton, then just say something, say hello, say I want to win, say pick me, whatever you want to say, and we'll give you a couple tickets for the concert tonight. With that being said, I want to bring Mark Perry in right away because he's a busy man. So I'm going to kick you guys out. Okay? And we'll find out if you guys inspired Mark in any musical way. I'll ask him right now, okay? Okay, thank you very much. And we're bringing in Mark Perry. Mark, I'm going to see if I can get you some fanfare here. Let me see if I can play something for you. So, does that work? No, there we go. How about that?
Fantastic. I'm in awe.
Oh, what a great intro song for you, hey?
Yeah, I'm just beyond belief.
Blown away, I am sure. Yeah.
I know you're Anyway, Mark, welcome to our show here. Thank you for not leaving early after seeing the shenanigans that go on.
Well, I am kicked out of the hotel at 11, so they'll probably come here and pick me up and
toss you out.
What do you mean? You didn't warn them? You didn't ask them for a late checkout or anything like that?
Oh yeah, we got it all covered. I don't know. I don't think they're going to come here and give me the hook. I don't think it's that accurate.
That would be good. That would be good for the show, though.
Yeah, finally some violence on the show.
Yeah, set that up.
You could put me up there with the cat being beaten on the walls. Man assaulted by a maid with a broom. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I'm going to play something here before we start our little interview, and just so everybody can take a listen. But I don't know if you've heard this, but take a listen to this here.
Mosquito Creek Music presents the Mark Perry Trio live on Saturday, November 13th. You can enjoy an evening of great entertainment at the Nanton Community Hall. Mark Perry is a northern-based BC singer-songwriter touring to promote his 13th studio album entitled Northwest. Mark is known for such songs as Dreams of the Highway,
They still dream of the highway,
Still Around, and Vera's Cafe.
relive some romantic moments at Vera's Cafe.
You won't want to miss an opportunity to experience an artist who will sweep you up in animated tales of Canadian characters and events through his music and storytelling. Don't miss the Mark Perry Trio on Saturday, November 13th. Advance tickets, $20, and available for purchase at Because I Said So in Nanton, or $25 at the door. For more info, call Mike at 587-582-7557.
The least expected happened.
There we go. Well, thank you very much, Mark, for joining us here this morning. We appreciate you being here.
Well, it's pretty cool to be on here. You guys are having a lot of fun on your show. I hope I don't wreck it. You guys are on a roll there.
Oh, no, we always have fun. Nobody can wreck our fun.
Yeah.
Don't
That
worry about
strawberry
that.
wine thing, that strawberry wine, the Highway Band was singing there. I was thinking everybody has memories of trying things like that when they're in their youth. So I don't think I think that was rhubarb wine for me, and I don't think it was a very pleasant memory. Actually.
You speaking of rhubarb wine, do you consider yourself to be a little bit eccentric? And hold on, I just want to make sure here we got. Oh, we got. Okay, we're good now. So what are the influences with your kind of music? You want to explain to everybody what kind of music style you would consider yourself to be?
I try and chase things that move me, and I tell stories, and I based in the Northwest, but I'm also people based. You know, the stories I get are mostly they're out of people, right? And it is, although my music, especially this record, has a coastal slant to it. It definitely it's like if people come there, I think you don't have to be afraid of being sucked into the Northwest or something. There's probably some intriguing stories and stuff that you might get out of it, and they're mostly people songs. You know, that's mostly what they are.
So when did this career start for you?
Oh gosh, my mother would.
And why? Why did you get into the music industry?
Well, I'm really stupid, obviously. I mean, but, you know, I also, you know, I loved little stories when I was a little kid. And when I grabbed my first guitar my brother bought, it was had a Mountie painted on it, you know, a Mountie on a horse, and King of the West, and the strings were about that far off the frets, but I'd go in my room and bang away, and I don't know, I love the sound of guitars. And then I remember hearing Frank Sinatra and those kind of guys on the radio. That we only had one station in Smithers, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
And so then all of a sudden late at night, my brother would turn on this rock and roll stuff, and you went, holy cow, that's really cool, eh? And that was the big chase, because it was so much different than, you know, the stuff that was on our radio station. It was Perry Como and those guys, you know, whatever. Eh? It's like I wasn't exactly torn apart by those guys. It's been a fun ride. I played in, you know, teen bands and weekend bands, and it's just a growing process, and I'm almost getting the craft down now.
Almost. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, they always say you never stop learning, right? When you're a musician or an artist or whatever, I mean, you should never stop learning. The education is ongoing for the rest of your life, right? So
yeah, we hope so. Eh?
Yeah, you hope so. Hey, listen, I got somebody who just commented, said good morning. Do you want to say good morning back to her here? So,
hey, good morning, Elaine.
There you go, Elaine. That's Mark Perry who's saying good morning to you. It's almost as good as an autograph, so cherish that.
Cherish. We'll see.
Hey, Mark, I'm going to ask you this question, but you don't have to answer it right now. Okay, you could just ponder the question, and then I'll come back. I'll come back to it later. Whenever, so do you do a lot of interviews? You get a lot of interviews? Have you done like television, radio, web, that kind of stuff? Do you get a lot of that, or?
I've done a fair amount, actually. Not an extraordinary amount, but
okay.
Yeah.
So here's the question that you can ponder. Of the interviews that you do, there's always afterwards. There's probably like that one question. You go, why didn't they ask me that question? I want you to think about what that question would be, so I don't miss out on asking you the question you would always want to answer.
Oh, no. I want to answer?
See, that's why I said you don't have to answer it now. You don't have to ponder that question. Okay?
Well, thank you for that thought there, Dave.
Yeah, we'll just plunk that down for you.
That's right. That's right.
Do the rest of the interview now.
In fact, why don't we do this, Mark? Why don't I give you 5 questions that you'd like, and I'll just let you do your own interview.
That's horrible.
I could just step right out of here, and you could do your own interview. That would actually give me a little bit of a break. So,
oh, gee whiz.
That's the way to get people on the show, Dave. Yeah.
This is so.
No, of course that's not what we're gonna do, Mark. We're just here to have some fun. So, okay. So I need to know. Do you have you ever played in Nanton before? Have you ever played out this way?
No, and I have a guitar player, steel player who can't wait to get there, because you heard there's a couple of cool stores there, and I hope they're open. But he's if you have any kind of junk outside your yard or anything like that, I'd be careful with him. He'd probably try and put it in my van. And
yeah.
If you
there's always goodies somewhere.
Yeah, the giveaway stuff, it says please take.
Yeah.
He's going to try and find a way to strap it to the top of our van. I know him.
So that if you get out of there, so before you get kicked out physically by the hotel and you get to Nanton, which is only 40 minutes from Calgary, then you can get here in plenty of time to do a little sightseeing and shopping around. There's some pretty cool stuff here. So
Well, I'm
yeah,
looking
you can
forward
check
to
out
it
some of those
actually.
stores. Yeah, yeah,
I've heard
absolutely.
I've heard it's a really cool place, and obviously you got great people there, so it's going to be it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is the whole reason we actually do this show, just to kind of plug that, is just to promote our little community here and promote what's going on in it, like the events, like you coming to town and some of the stores and the shops. And we're always trying to promote, shop, support local. And we've got amazing things. Like, I don't know if you heard that we have a fitness group. So Leslie Gurr owns a fitness gym in town here. And their group went down to, I believe it was Mexico. She's going to answer all these
Yeah.
questions. Make sure I don't.
It
Where
was
was
LA.
it?
They was in LA. Like
What?
it was Santa Monica they were in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
So
looking at Leslie, see
she'll
if she's
clear
gonna
that up
nod.
for me, because I was getting little bits and pieces of it. But wherever they were breaking records.
Really?
So yeah. So we got this little group in Nanton that are really close, and they're just amazing. So we're going to be talking to her a little bit later too, just to give you a kind of an idea of the quality of Nanton and.
No,
what
I
kind of
believe it.
community we have here.
Small town has small towns everywhere have incredible people, and that's that you have to like to keep them going.
Yeah.
So I find, and there's character, right? Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
yeah.
That kind of brings me to, letting you see here kind of what led to you coming to Nanton. I believe now, Mike Cooper is kind of in charge of what this whole concert that you're going to be here to perform. So now he's not on there with us right now, but he basically heads up what's called Mosquito Creek Music. And Mosquito Creek Music, they do this open jam at the Nanton Lions Club campground. And so every week during the summer, when it's nice outside, we get the local talent that goes down. They do an open jam, and they raise money. Right now, they're raising money to be able to put a new playground into the campground there. So, Amanda, do you have the numbers on that?
Yeah,
We're gonna bring up
so
the numbers. So
they've
what
been doing it for about
break
3
this down
years
for us,
now.
Amanda?
So yeah, they've been doing it for about 3 years now. It's the Lions that run the campgrounds, and they're trying to fundraise for a new playground. And so total, we've raised $13,950.40. So we're getting close. We're doing all the things that we can to get some more grant funding and things like that. But yeah, it's artists like you that people come out, and like 100 people will come out every Wednesday night at the campground when it's got good weather, which this year we were blessed with a lot of good weather. And yeah, they really enjoy it. It's been really great, especially during this time when so many things are, restricted, that we have all these great artists around that they can do that. So it's been awesome.
That's pretty cool. And you guys are super sunny for Canada. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we get the most sun. Yeah.
Yeah, you're very fortunate to have that. It's the way it is, but it's good.
Yeah.
And very windy too. Nanton is very windy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a little bit of wind here. Yeah.
A little bit of wind.
They never told me that in the flyer, though.
Hey, why don't you talk quickly, Mark? Why don't you talk quickly here before we gotta let you go, before you get physically removed from that hotel, about the new album? Tell us about the new album. What that's all about.
Well, the new one, it's just kind of I think all of us, when we went into COVID, whatever you want to call that, hideaway, I write lots of songs. I'm like a constant nutcase, And songwriting is not, to me, it's not very romantic unless you're talking about strawberry wine or something like that. I just go in there and I have ideas and I just write them down, and I write pages of stuff, and I try and make a story make sense. But I have to have an inspiration, a core of a song, and this was pretty COVID inspired. So I had to chuck out a lot of depressing songs because of that. And
I imagine, yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of started turning into this. It's definitely got a strong coastal element because I play in Rupert,
okay,
and stuff, and I just came out with this, and it's recorded COVID style, right? I recorded my own parts in Smithers, in my super studio shack, whatever, and then I had a friend up in Whitehorse who played a few things, and another friend up in Victoria who played bass on it, and they're very good players and stuff. And then I got my daughter to sing in she lives in Toronto, and she's a really good singer, and she lives there, and we did that kind of remotely thing. It was. I've never done one like that. I usually do it live, and it was pretty cool. Actually, it was different. That's all.
That's really neat. So of course you're going to be traveling around promoting this album of yours. So what are your stops along the tour here?
Right.
Calgary
Right now we're hoping to make it to Prince George tomorrow. The day after tomorrow or something. It's like we have so many cancellations. Like you've heard this before, right? Like we had to go to play in Vancouver. We had like 3 dates in the middle of going to Vancouver. They all got canceled due to COVID.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we're sitting there. We got to drive all the way, which is almost 14 hours to Vancouver, then all the way home. Then we'd sit there. Then we drive up to Calgary, and then we're going to go to Nanton, and then we're going to drive all the way home. So we're stupid.
Well, man. It's tough when you try and book things along the way. That's what makes it kind of worthwhile, and then it gets canceled. There's nothing you can do. It's brutal.
Yeah, and it's nobody's fault. Like everybody, like Sam and Arm, we were going to play there, and they said they're not doing anything until 2022.
Mm.
You know,
wow.
And that they had a little COVID outbreak within the staff of a couple of places, and they threw up their hands and said, you know what, we just we don't want to stress anybody out right now, and that's the thing, and we totally understand that and get it. So
yeah,
it's been a stressful time on everybody, and we all have friends and people we care about that we have different. I'm not going to get into this. It's not weird, but I totally respect people. And anyways, blah blah. You were asking about the record. I think it turned out pretty good. I
was wondering how far down the rabbit hole you were going to go with that.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, but I'm pretty happy with it actually. And I think if people give it a listen and see what you think, I think there's some pretty cool little coastal trips and insights into people and even mosquitoes and large birds in there. So
and rhubarb wine.
No, I never. Maybe next year for that one.
Next year for rhubarb wine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So did you ever figure out what that one question is that you'd like somebody to ask you during an interview that nobody's ever asked you? And it's okay if you haven't.
No, I really haven't. Somebody. I don't. You know, there are. We all have our quirks, and I like to make mine. Let the mystery be, kind of thing, you know. And
so I can't ask you about your quirks then.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's kind of funny, eh? Like you have you have tastes in things, and they're not really wrong, right?
Right.
It's interesting. Like
yeah. Cool.
I'm not really too weird or anything. I just.
Oh no! Yeah, an artist that's not weird. Yeah, that's for sure.
Enough. There is a kind of a weird thing about, you know, there's a romanticizing. It's like correlated to hockey playing, because most people don't. You can be a really good hockey player, and if you're really, really, really good, you might get to play in the minor leagues, you know? And you might make a living for a few years, and then there's a new kid coming every year. Like, music for me is a long time, or songwriting is a long time commitment, and I just want to be able to write songs and stories that might take people on a trip. I'm not trying to write a pop hit song, because I actually don't even like that music very much. So that's what I'm still chasing, that journey to really get a group of songs that really takes a listener and me. That's first, you know, that just takes me somewhere. Makes it, when you read, it's like a short story. It's like a little book, a Steinbeck, or maybe Emily Carr's little Clee Wick book, which is fantastic. Just it'll take you to a place. That's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So we do have a question that came in from somebody watching. So they wanted to ask you, they thought nobody's asked you this question probably. How many strings have you broken one night performing?
In the old days, I think I broke about 3 one night.
Really?
Yeah. But that's what days you're trying. You know, you don't have a very good amp, and you're trying to be loud rock and roll star, and you're just beating the crap out of everything. And Yeah, I think that was by far. And now I'm afraid to say this, but I have not broke a string in years.
Uh-oh.
Well, now is that an indication of your
No,
age?
well, yeah, but
Maturity. It's
I just
maturity.
how loud I play now. I turned up so I could hear myself.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid.
There was one other question. Is your music available on iTunes and all those platforms?
all those things. It's available, and it's kind of a, we do it with regret, right? Because I'm trying to figure out. I'm not trying to make. I'd like to break even. That's the great Connie Calder. I toured with her at one time, and she had a quote: "The great Canadian dream is breaking even," and that's how I think that way. If you can get the project to pay for itself, woohoo! And iTunes, if you buy them, at least I see a little money back towards a project. But Spotify and those things, maybe in a good year I'll get 7 cents or something, and whatever. It's you get something, right? Like $100 or whatever. But it's just if you like someone's music, the best thing you can do and you want to support them, you can just go out and you can buy it on iTunes, or there's Bandcamp, you can download it onto your phone or something. Those the danger, of course, is that you're going to find this record and you're going to go, geez, this guy reminds me of Perry Como or something like that. I don't like him at all, and blah blah blah. The best way you can help support independent artists is try and maybe buy a product or something that goes back to them. It helps us. That's all.
Yeah.
And I do think your album is available for sale in town at Because I Said So.
That's what I was just going to say.
There. Yeah.
I was going to say people can buy it at Because I Said So. And with that being said, we have to get on with the rest of the show here. Mark, we really appreciate you being here. It was really cool to have you here, and we're looking forward to seeing you tonight. Okay.
Hey, well, thank you guys. I really enjoyed your cat athletics and all that, and hearing about strawberry wine and lots of cool things. You guys, I know you got a really cool community, so I'm getting the buzz off it. It's good.
Yeah, come on down.
Okay.
Remember, don't leave anything that looks kind of quirky out on your front lawn, because if you see it ugly.
Or if you do need to get rid of it, now's the time to put it out there.
Some dirty man with BC plates thinking they got a score that broken lawnmower you've been trying to take to the dump. Well, please don't put it
I got
there.
a barbecue I can put out front.
Okay,
Mark, thanks a lot. Have a good trip out here, okay?
Okay, you guys take care. Thanks a lot.
Have a good time. Talk to you later.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, I think you were going to be bypassing that second song of the show, because I've got so many people here that we need to bring on the show,
you guys can hear us anytime,
including Jenny, including Bill, including Brenda, this amazing group, and there's a lot more to them, but this is who could join us this morning. So I wanted to bring them all on here. And while I have you guys here, speaking of athletics, actually, it was a great segue. I was going to try to use it as a segue when Mark was talking about the hockey analogy, because we actually, for the very first time, are actually going to be live streaming a hockey game. So our company next Sunday is going to be live streaming this AJFHL, and I'm going to have to learn to say that really well before we start live streaming it, so I can not screw it up. But we're going to be doing our first hockey game and live streaming a hockey game over at the Stavely Arena for the female junior hockey league. So we're really excited about that. Now, with that athletic segue and letting people know that's what's happening, I wanted to bring these people in. Leslie Gurr being, are you considered the captain? Captain, my captain? Is that what you are?
I don't know if it's the captain. I kind of have some ideas, and Jenny's my right-hand man who makes everything come together. So
Okay, so why don't we do a quick introduction, and our band, Vanessa and Jason, I'm going to pop you guys to the background so you guys can watch from the background there. Why don't we do a quick introduction of everybody here? So Leslie, you obviously have Decidedly Fit in Nanton. Why don't you give us a quick introduction of yourself? I know most people do know you, but there are new people who watch this who won't know you. What do you own in town, and how long have you owned it, and all that kind of stuff?
I own the gym on Main Street, 4 doors down from the candy store. Mm-hmm. And we've been there for 6 years now. It's a gym that has something for everyone. It's not all about powerlifting and strength athletics. That's a small core of what we do. But the goal there was to get people off the couch and get kids back into fitness and to help people become the best version of themselves.
Cool. Why don't we go to Jenny then? Jenny, give us a little introduction of yourself and who you are and what you do.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I've lived here my whole life, grew up here, and started training with Leslie in my uncle's garage when she decided that she was going to open a gym downtown. I wasn't sure that I was ready to train in public, but then we decided that maybe I was kind of strong. So then we started into the powerlifting and then just started bringing more and more people into it.
So powerlifting is the main focus then of what you guys were doing. Now I found out. Now somebody said, I just have to point this out. Somebody said you guys were in Costa Mesa. Now that sounded like a place in Mexico to me. So that's why I said that. But this was actually in LA.
Yeah, it's a suburb of LA.
A suburb of LA. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys were in LA, not Mexico, as I kept thinking in my head. But the what you guys were doing down there, was it exclusively powerlifting? Is that what you guys were doing?
Yeah, it was the International Powerlifting League World Championships.
Okay, hold on. World Championships. So now we have Bill here and we have Brenda. So Bill, introduce yourself. How long have you been doing this?
I guess I started just prior to the first COVID scenario. So about 18 months, I think. Roughly.
18 months now. Okay. So you were down there at the powerlifting championships, and you live in Nanton here as well?
No, I live out just east of Black Diamond.
East of Black Diamond. Okay. And then we've got Brenda. So Brenda, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to congratulate all of you guys in a second, but tell us a little bit about yourself. I noticed when you and I were talking yesterday, I heard an accent. So you're not just east of Black Diamond, are you?
I live east of Claire's home. I'm originally from New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay. Okay. Sometimes people like to play tricks on me with that. So speaking specifically about Georgie at Georgie's Cafe, like to play tricks on me, whether they're from Australia or New Zealand. So we've got somebody, Brenda, who's officially from New Zealand, not Georgie, who said she was from New Zealand one day, tricking me. But you guys, you New Zealanders and you Australians, you guys get along pretty good, don't you?
No.
Yeah, we get along just fine. Me and Georgie.
You and Georgie, that's right. Okay, we've got to talk about what you guys did. Leslie, please bring us up to speed on what you guys did this trip and what success you guys had. This was amazing.
It was amazing. We took a team, Canada, of 11 people. Some were from Nanton, some were from Edmonton, some were from Vancouver area, Calgary area. Everybody podiumed. Every single athlete podiumed, which is incredible.
Oh, my goodness.
We brought home 8 world records. I believe the tally total was 21 national records, as well as, I think it was 8 gold medals, 5 silver, and 1 bronze.
Wow.
Oh, that is incredible. How do you, what is your secret? How do you get these guys ready to go and I'm going to say it, kick ass like that?
Well,
Torture.
So powerlifting is the biomechanics, the technique, the form, and the commitment to getting the technique and form down as well as you can is really key. Mm-hmm. So as I said, Jenny bench presses more than most people squat. So what we do on our legs, she does on her arms, just to give you an idea. So there's a natural There's a natural like strength in certain people, and you see that, and obviously we're pretty good at picking up on it. And from that, we created a team. We train together Saturdays. Everybody has eyes on each other, helping and supporting each other to get the biomechanics down as well as you can. And then we've implemented different coaches. Dane Dillon, who lives now in Calgary, one of Canada's strongest men in history. He has worked with me. He's worked with Jenny. He's worked with Andrew Morgan, who was also down there. I use a fellow from the States called Sean Bellin. still ranked number 4 in history for squat. He's been retired a few years, but now coaches. So we've taken coursework, we keep fine-tuning the game, and we bring that knowledge to our athletes. And they are very committed. Most of them put in 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Most of them are fairly committed to nutrition and supplements, committed to self-care, which is huge with powerlifting, because when you're carrying heavy weight often, the body gets tired. So that's been the key. But I also think it's just what Jenny and I and each member of the team bring to each other. It's brought us a long ways as a group. And if you see it in the back room at a powerlifting meet where the warm-up areas, it's pretty magical, like to watch our athletes go out there and do what they do. Pretty proud of everybody.
Oh, well, awesome. Nanton is proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Every day I kept seeing more and more awards, medals that you guys were winning, podiums. It was incredible. And every day my jaw was just dropping more and more. I got to ask Jenny, Bill, and Brenda, I'm going to ask you guys the same question in a second here, but Elaine says, hi, Les and Jen.
Hi, Elaine.
And then Rick says, congrats to all of you. And Vishal joined us and said, good morning, gang. But I want to ask Bill, Jenny, and Brenda, before you guys started doing this, did you expect that you would be experiencing what you just experienced? Like, so Brenda, tell us what you thought you were getting into when you first joined this.
Well, certainly no way was I thinking I was going to Worlds. That's for darn sure. I was just doing it to, I was enjoying myself, and I really love being strong, and just, coached and encouraged by Leslie and Jenny, and going to competitions, and before I knew it, I'd qualified for Worlds. So I thought, okay, just keep going.
Wow, amazing. What about you, Bill? Did you foresee this happening to you?
No, actually, when I first started it, I noticed, now that I'm getting on a little bit, that I was starting to get a little bit of a waistline. I just really started doing some sit-ups and decided, I really like to think, I'd like to look like I work out. And then that's what I approached Leslie with. Mm-hmm. And I was convinced by Leslie and another gym, Kim Hamilton, down at Focus Fitness in Black Diamond, that you might make a good power lifter. So I thought I'd just give it a try and see what happened.
So at what point did you realize that you would be in this position where you'd be going to Worlds and competing? And now, forgive me, guys, there's so many of you that did so well. It's hard for me to remember exactly what everybody did. So, Bill, what did you accomplish while you were down there?
Gold world record in deadlift. And
I'm sorry, a world record in deadlift?
Yeah, that's a world record. I think a lot of it was encouragement from Leslie and Jenny that just give it all that you have, and just don't worry about if you fail. Just keep going. And for the deadlift, it's always like, just don't stop pulling. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Jenny, what about you? How long have you been doing this now?
Oh, I've been with Leslie since the beginning. So this is with Leslie and Juanita, this is actually our third international meet together.
Okay.
I unfortunately didn't lift in California. I just had my knee replaced 5 months ago. So I did not lift in California, but I helped Leslie, and I handled Leslie and Juanita, and then I handled all the big boys on Sunday, which when you're going to a competition of this caliber, even any competition, you want to have somebody to help you call your numbers, help you in the back room, and do all that stuff. So that was me. I was the gopher in the back room all week.
Well,
it's all part of the team.
Yeah, but did you guys even imagine, Leslie and Jenny, did you guys even imagine when you launched this whole idea to do this, that you would be in this position with all these people? getting on the podium in a situation like this?
It started 6 years ago in the garage, and I remember saying to Jenny, like, I think you're uncommonly strong. And her first meet, which I'm going to say is extremely rare, she broke the world record. So yes, she's uncommonly strong.
Wow,
So,
good for you.
And then we had someone else join us. Carrie Lynn joined us, and then Juanita joined, and then it just started to kind of take off. And then we had some kids, like we had 11-year-old Nicholas Desparo and Owen join us. Like I think Owen was 12, and then Melissa started, and she was 13, and then Trish Waddell, who has done 2 world championships with us, several world records. She was kind of one of our older people. And then Irv Gerbrandt, who came with us to California, also podium, got a gold. He's 68. So it just started to take off. And then we started to draw people from other communities, as in Black Diamond, Okotoks, High River, Claresholm. People just started showing up on Saturdays for training, and it kind of grew. So I don't know if we knew it would go that way in the first place, but I think it's just actually started, and I think we have some plans for next year, and I think we will be taking probably double what we took this year. So,
oh, Leslie, wow! Can you feel the pride that Nanton has for you guys?
I don't know. We get lots of messages, and I have had all week people running in the door and saying, like, people that don't go to the gym coming into the gym and saying, like, this is fantastic, you guys. And so I hope I hope the community understands what these people have accomplished. Sometimes I think when you're in a subculture or a niche sport, if it was another sport that was more popular, if you were taking that many people to the world championships, I think it'd be such a huge thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes when you're in a subculture sport, maybe people don't understand quite what these people are accomplishing.
Wow. Yeah. Well, if there's nothing else, you guys, the one thing you accomplished on this show that you should be very, very, very proud of is you just got yourself a Wozer Dozer.
God is awesome. John is actually in one of my challenges right now.
I know he is. I hear about it all the time.
That's good stuff right there.
So yeah, no, this is absolutely amazing. Is there anything else you guys would like to share with everybody who's watching or going to watch about your accomplishments, about the future of what you're going to do? Just anything.
I think I'd like to just say thank you to the spouses who came down to Costa Mesa, because we had a cheering section that was unparalleled by anybody else.
Nice.
And even the announcers were aware of that. Like, they were just like, these Canadians are crazy and loud and wild, and it was awesome. I was super proud of that piece for sure. And I just want to add that Jenny's competing 5 months after knee surgery next weekend in Victoria. I'll be going out to handle her. So we're going to have Jenny back on the platform after 2 years, and I'm super excited about it.
So Jenny, I have to say then that if you're going to be competing next week, am I correct in saying that you only just missed this World Championships by a week to be able to compete in it? Like,
well, no, I actually did qualify for the Worlds to lift down in Costa Mesa with my bench press. I just didn't feel that I was ready. And I didn't want to just go there just to do it. So I feel like I'm a little bit more ready to go. I'm just going to do a bench press next weekend. So just to dust my cobwebs off. It's been since 2019, since Worlds in Ireland was the last time I've been on a platform because of COVID and whatever else. So I think I'm just going to go there where I'm comfortable, know everybody that's pretty much going there. Leslie will be there with me, and just dust off my cobwebs and get going, and then get ready for 2022.
Cool.
Wow.
Now, Leslie obviously mentioned that you were extraordinarily strong.
Wow.
Something that you've never seen before. So is the secret for you also like a radioactive spider of some sort, or what was it that it was?
I don't even know.
Maybe it wasn't a spider. Maybe you were scratched by a radioactive cat.
Do you have any big brothers that you've been fighting off your whole life?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Well, she's a McMaster, so
Okay.
You know the McMasters?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Is there anything else you guys wanted to share? Bill, Brenda, is there anything you wanted to share, or are you just happy to be back now and accomplish what you accomplished? Bill?
Well, it was an amazing experience, and I think I'm going to hang in for a while more and see what else I can do and just see how it goes. Kind of anxious to get back to it. Been off for a week now, so I'm kind of antsy to get back at it.
That's good to hear. Hey, Leslie, that's good to hear. Been off for a week and antsy to get back to it. So, Brenda, what about you? Any last final words?
I'm just going to keep going. Keep lifting. Keep getting strong. Yeah.
Brenda, tell them why you decided to lift. Your story about, she works with elderly people.
Tell us the story, Brenda.
Well, I can't remember that story.
Oh, well, she said one day she was at work observing older people and how you can become trapped in your body and you're living, but you're not living because you're not capable of, walking anymore. You're not capable of balance. And she said that inspired her.
Yeah, I didn't want to be, I see the old people all the time there, and exactly, they got no strength whatsoever, no strength, and I do not want to be like that. Absolutely not. So,
okay, and we also have a comment here from Elaine saying good luck to Jen. So good luck, Jen, from Elaine. For the competition coming up. So, well, congratulations to all of you guys. I'm so impressed with what you guys have accomplished, and I'm sure everybody else in town is impressed as well.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, no, I missed it. So show that again. I was looking to the other side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold that there. Don't
had a funny comment this week.
Put that back up. Let's see that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Boy, they shine. They shine. Thank you very much, Brenda. Thanks.
What were you saying? Someone asked me this week if they were real gold.
Oh, really? They're real gold. Those are real gold. Okay, well, thank you very much, you guys, for coming on here. Last minute we were able to put this together. I appreciate it. Good luck, Jenny, with what you're doing next week. And good luck to all of you guys. We'll be watching. Everybody will be watching what you guys are doing. It's an amazing feat. So keep it up, okay?
Thanks. We really appreciate it.
Okay. Have a great day, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Guys. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. And there we go. So yeah, that isn't that cool what they were doing? And now I got to know another place in California. So
look at all that. Hey, that's so awesome.
That is awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, let's make sure.
Place in California. That was the
I got to know another place in California.
Of that.
So I'm just looking here to make sure that we haven't really missed out on anything important. We do have the karaoke. We're doing this new interactive karaoke on Tuesdays at the new Wagon Wheel. And last week, I think it was interesting. It was the first time I think I've ever seen it done. We tried it for the first time here. And what did you guys think, Jason and Vanessa? What did you think?
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun? Yeah. I think the people at home had a lot of fun. I think the people that were singing were like, oh, God, what are they going to make us sing? Because people at home were requesting songs for the people that were actually singing. So,
so the lesson is to
tweak that a little bit.
What's that? Sorry, say it again.
I think we need to tweak that a little bit.
I'll let you sing some of what you want to sing to.
Yeah.
I promise. I promise. Okay. But yeah, if anybody knows anybody wants to come out and support us, we're doing it for the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association. We're raising money. We don't get paid to go out and do it. So we're raising money. So if you let people know that they can join us online, we're going to do it again this Tuesday, starting at around 7:00. And hopefully we'll have people there that want to sing. I know Rhonda said that her and her crew are going to come out and have a good time with us. So she's going to be there, get some more people out, and then people at home can engage as well. And we'll see. I may have figured out a way that people at home can sing actually with us too. So we'll see if it works. But yeah, that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. So make sure you guys spread it around and join us on Tuesday at the Wagon Wheel. Amanda, you want to talk about your thing? really quickly?
Are we going to give away the tickets for the show tonight?
Oh, yeah. We got to give away the tickets for the show. Thank you very much. Who were you looking at? So I was thinking that Mary possibly could be the winner for the tickets for the show tonight. So, in fact, you are going to be the winner for the tickets for the show tonight. So, Mary, I've just given you 2 tickets to go see Mark Perry tonight. So, hopefully you can make it. If not, if you want to pass it along to somebody else, then I'll leave that up to you. But right now, those tickets are yours. So, thanks a lot, Mary, for commenting. And you are the winner. Okay. We'll let everybody go unless there's anything else. Amanda, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, we were just.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. We're looking for their sponsor spots available for Good Morning Nanton Live. So if you're organization, company that you want to be mentioned on the show, please give us a shout and let us know. And then just that Elevators virtual AGM is going to be this Wednesday, November 17th. So if you're interested in participating, you can sign up to be a member, go to their website, and all that fun stuff.
All right, cool. Now, speaking of sponsors, we're going to mention the sponsor who does help us with the show, which is Remax First. And then right after this, you guys can take us out, Highway 533 Band. Residential home values have increased by 11% in the last 10 months. Number of homes sold this year are 74. The 5-year average amount of homes sold in Nanton are 42, an increase of 37%. On average, it will take you 70 days to sell your home in Nanton compared to 116 days to sell last year. Jen Hanley and Simon Hunt are your Nanton real estate experts. Visit our downtown Nanton office next to Because I Said So. With over 24 years of combined experience and an office in Calgary and Nanton, we bring big city marketing tools to rural Alberta. You always have 2 realtors working for you and with you. So thank you very much, Jen and Simon, for sponsoring the show. And thank you guys, Highway 533 Band, for always being here to entertain us. So we'll let you guys take us out, okay?
Thanks,
we'll see you guys next week on Good Morning Nanton Live.